remember sitting in a chocolate store when my baby said she didn't want me anymore. I no longer formed part of her plan ever since she'd found another man. I had no idea, I was unaware that she'd been having an affair. Rerosha, everything seemed so out of place. It really was a slap in the face. She said she needed a man who could please her. She said I had no idea how to Maltese her. She said her new man said things that made her melt. She said I never ever told her how I felt. Why did I not tell her? My heart was throbbing, my resolve was failing. I was crying, I was sobbing, I was milky wailing. She told me not to act like I was 6. She said she'd had enough of my Twix. She said I'd never change, then she stood up and said so long. I begged her for another chance to prove her Tobler wrong, but she wouldn't have a bar of it. And as she turned to go, I pleaded one last time, but she said Kinder Bueno, and bystanders were staring as they do when a couple bickers. They were laughing so uncaring, I could hear their cruel snickers. But there was a woman named Violet working in the store, and no matter how hard she tried, she could not ignore our plight. And when she could not take it anymore, she cried out and collapsed on the floor. And as I watched her tumble, I realized our fighting made Violet crumble. But I have to let go, I can't let this sorrow last. I need to learn to move on, I must Cadbury the past. Whenever I hear her name, I think I want to Hershey's kiss you. I walked past her yesterday and I whispered, I'll Tiramisu you. I think that had more puns than any song I've ever written. I guess you could say it was chock full of them. I have a problem. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.